Hey guys, it's Jen. Just wanted to come on today because I've had a couple of the same messages. Um, and so I wanted to come in and talk about them because anytime I get like more than 3 or 4 people texting me with kind of the same questions, I just feel like it's really good to come in and talk to everybody about it, because that means there's probably more people experiencing this than just the people that are messaging me, right? So there's a couple things that I want to cover today. When you're going down the rabbit hole of the negative thinking, one of the things that I teach the clients, especially the ones that are working with me one-on-one, sometimes you literally have to, I'm getting a low notification on my battery, so I'll try to make it quick. Sometimes when you're getting those racing thoughts, you literally have to do something to make yourself stop. Like if you can think in your mind and you realize, oh my God, my thoughts are running away with me, then do something to make them stop. Like either if you can think in your mind like a stop sign or, something like that, that's going to make you say, wait, I don't want to think this. I'm going to redirect my thoughts somewhere else. Or if you have to, in the beginning, I literally had to like slap my hands together and say, stop, and make myself stop going down the rabbit hole, because the longer you are in a negative thought, the sooner you can get it stopped and rerouted to a different thought pattern. The first part of that is just interrupting it, because it's a channel in your brain, and literally it's like the way we think gets programmed in, and it's almost like driving on a dirt road. And when there's ruts in the road, like it's kind of hard to pull your car out of the ruts. It's the same way. Our neural pathways make this same kind of pattern in our brain. So when you're trying to learn how to stop thinking negatively, you've got to stop those thoughts. Like that, the first step of that is just interrupting the pattern. Once you do that, then you can choose to think something else. So have some things on hand that you know that you're grateful for, so that you can midway down the rabbit hole, you can say, wait, I'm catching myself. I'm going down the negativity rabbit hole. I'm going to pull myself out of it, and I'm going to think about this for a while. And then if it's something you really need to deal with, go back later when you can have a clear head about it and not be just going down the negative rabbit hole. Okay. So then the other thing that's coming up is, it's been coming up for me. I hope it's not too windy. It's been coming up for me a lot lately with a lot of people. And the message I keep getting is to pray without ceasing. And like, we talk about that too, but this is literally like in every step that you take, ask what's next. So I'm not even kidding. I'm at the point now, you guys, that anything that's on my to-do list, like today I'm doing laundry. Okay. So like laundry, emails, having to post things, like all of the things that you've got to do for your business and all of the things that you've got to do for your home, all of that needs to be like on a to-do list. But I used to be very structured, and at certain times of the day I did certain things. But now what I've gotten to do, the more I follow my guides, the more that I'm tuned in and tapped in and listening to what God's like giving me the pathway of doing, even in the small things, you guys. If you'll say, okay, what next? If literally pray without ceasing, so that all day you're continually in communication with your guides, in communion with God, you're really living your life in flow. And that's what that verse means, is to pray without ceasing means constant dialogue, constant communication, constantly being in that flow of trusting, okay, God, now what? So literally, you guys, it doesn't matter what it is on your to-do list. It doesn't matter what you have going on. If you've got 5 things on there, ask, now what? Right? So like there's certain things that I do every day. I don't necessarily always do them in the same order, because I'm trying to be in the flow. The more that I do that, the easier life gets, and the easier things go throughout my day. Like my day just flows so much more easily now. So when you're in that space of praying without ceasing, it really makes a big difference. And it's asking for guidance in all things. Even like, should I do laundry first or do dishes first? Okay. Simple things, you guys, I'm telling you. Again, I have a planner still. I keep my planner. I still know kind of the things that I have to do on my to-do list. But when you can start trusting in all things, and I know that some of you have I have to be to work at 7:30 or whatever that is fine. Like, go ahead and make those appointments that you know that you have to do at a certain time. But where you can be flexible, ask for guidance, and your guides, they'll help you. They'll show you what to do next. So it's a matter of just trusting that in all things, just pray and ask for guidance. And literally, even with the to-do list, guys, they will help you know which is the next thing to cross off your to-do list at any given moment. So especially the way things are going right now with all of the craziness and all of the like all of the emotional energy and all of the energetic energy and all of the galactic energy that's happening right now. Like, the best thing that we can do is really listen to our own emotions, our own body, and looking at everything in all aspects, you guys. Now, I've talked about this before too. There's 5 aspects. We've got to look at everything from the physical standpoint as our physical body, right? So physical, mentally, what's your mind doing? Stop it if it's running down the rabbit hole. Emotions, our emotions are always guides, you guys. It's like gauges to say where you're at in your daily life. And then your spirituality, being in that constant communion, okay? Being constantly praying and ceasing, without ceasing in all things. So always in prayer throughout your entire day. And then the galactic energies. There's so many things going on that, like, astronomers and astrologers, so not just the woo-woo astrology, but even in, like, you know, if you want to look at NASA and whatever space stuff that you follow, there is stuff going on in the cosmos that has not happened in a long time. So, like, the way the planets are aligned, the moon cycles, like everything like that right now is really, really weird. And that energy, whether we know it or not, it will affect you. So I kind of always joke and say, if you don't think a full moon affects people, ask policemen or ask nurses or teachers, because they will tell you that you can definitely tell when there's a full moon. So anyway, those are 2 of the things that came up today. Sending lots of love to you guys, and I'll see everybody soon. Bye.